A former South Suburban Schools food service director will spend 9 years in prison for stealing more than $1 million worth of chicken wings.
Hello everybody, today we're going to be talking about a former food service director who stole 1.5 million of chicken wings during the height of the coronavirus pandemic and how she actually got to keep the food. This original story broke out about a year ago, and this is the conclusion of the $1 million chicken wing theft case. Basically, we are bringing the chickens home to roost.
Red, white, and blue. That's a joke, son. A flag waver. You're built too low. The fast ones go over your head.
Vera Liddell spent 10 years as the food service director at the Harvey School District from July 2020 to February 2022, where she ordered over 11,000 cases of chicken wings from the school district's food provider, Gordon Food Services, and then picked them up in a district cargo van. She then took the cratefuls of wing home without anyone noticing. Surveillance video showed that Liddell arrived at Gordon Food Service to pick up the orders and would leave with them in a district cargo van.
Get inside the van!
Oh, wow. That guy's weird.
The food, however, was never brought to the school or the students, said prosecutors. We have to give credit where credit is due. This lady was able to lift 11,000 cases of chicken wings for 2 years without getting caught. How is this not like the heist of the century? And her being a senior citizen, she's about 68 years old, she was still able to do this. I really think she has an accomplice in this, but I'm gonna get to that later. Have you ever picked up a case of chicken wings? They usually weigh about 40 pounds. She's taking lift with your back to a whole new level. How much you think she can squat? Like 110, 120, probably more. Students were learning remotely during the pandemic, as all of us know, but the school district still provided meals that families could pick up. I know in all of my public school years, we never had a chicken wing a day in my life. The best we had was maybe that rectangle pizza that was like more like oval and a rectangle put together. The round pizza with the pepperoni that wasn't really pepperoni, and the beef patties, and of course the super dry cardboard chicken nuggets that they would serve you. I do not remember any day in my life getting a chicken wing. Court records indicate Gordon employees were familiar with Liddell due to the massive amount of chicken wings she would purchase. The district's business manager suspected foul play when her mid-year audit determined the district was $300,000 over its annual service budget, even though there were still months left in the school year during a routine audit that led to Liddell's arrest. I think what is sad about this is that she used her position of power to basically steal food directly from children's mouths. How would you rephrase this? Taking candy from a baby is one thing, but taking a chicken wing from a baby? Now that's reprehensible, unconstitutional, straight up blasphemy towards poultry, if I do say so myself. The supervisor discovered the individual invoices were signed by Liddell for massive quantities of chicken wings, an item that was never served to students because they contained bones. I think that goes back to what I was talking about, how I never got chicken wings when I was a kid in public school. I never knew it was because it contained bones and it could hurt you. Liddell was charged with theft and operating a criminal enterprise in January 2023. She pleaded guilty to the crimes ahead of her 9-year prison sentence, bro. 9 years for stealing 11,000 cases of chicken wings. That's crazy. That's crazy. It is unclear what became of the chicken wings. This is what I want to speculate on what she did with the chicken wings. I honestly think she was taking the wings and selling them to another provider like a deli or a food truck that she might own or somebody she knows might own. There's no way she takes 11,000 cases of food and just like hoards them in her house. That's like physically impossible, and the smell would get crazy after a while. She doesn't have that much refrigerator space. She would have to buy freezers and all this other stuff. There's gotta be an accomplice or somebody that's helping her either transport these chicken wings or selling these chicken wings. What they need to look into is her accounts or any places that she was frequenting, because there has to be an accomplice. There's no way you take 11,000 cases of chicken wings and just eat them or get rid of them or throw them out. Like, there's more to this. There's way more to this story than meets the eye, and I really think people need to look more into her finances or where she was getting that extra money from. The last thing I want to talk about is I actually have a connection to a story like this because I worked in food service before. Specifically, I worked at McDonald's when I was like 16, 17, teenage job. When I was at McDonald's, bro, my manager and like the head general managers had pulled everybody to the side in like one really big meeting about how people were stealing cases of cheese from McDonald's and selling them to the delis in the neighborhood. And the way people found out about this, right? My manager would get like a bacon, egg, and cheese or something from the deli up the block when he got off the train. And he saw that they had cases of McDonald's cheese in the deli. Like the deli wasn't even trying to hide it, which they should have. Like they were just getting extra cheese and they just happened to take out the case of McDonald's cheese. And from there, like it snowballed into people like getting their bags checked for cheese, bro. It was ridiculous.
Hey there, what's in the bag? Huh?
It was funny. It's like one of those funny times at a job. You're like, wow. But there's a reason for it though. They were stealing and selling the cheese because McDonald's cheese melts better than like any other cheese out there. Hence why I'm putting the Chef newspaper article to connect it back to like, I'm not going crazy. I know people were taking this cheese for a reason. So what are your thoughts on this chicken wing bandit? Do you think she stored the chicken away, or does she have an accomplice that's helping her get away with all this chicken? Do you have any weird things that happened to you at your job? Write them in the comments below. As always, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers. Have a great day. See you later. Peace.